Hello people. You know what is funny? That even in China you can still find these things. Like in Mexico streets, in Italy, wherever you can find these things. The Chinese toy there. I wonder really how many toys do they sell, or why are they still standing here like they will sell all kind of things in the street. Really small little accessories. I am in the Dongmen. I'm gonna tell you one story today about Dongmen Street. Yeah, so exciting. Why is it so exciting? In the Dongmen Street is where I started first my business, my first business ever. Okay, so here is the Dongmen Street, and it's called in Chinese Laojie, the old street. And we are, it's a very super big area that to eat, dine, to have some food. And actually I don't eat anything from here, but I'm gonna tell you, oh yeah, for those people that follow me and are vegans, up there there is a restaurant which is amazing and it's very clean and it's very nice. It's a Buddhist vegan restaurant. Hopefully I will go there and I will show you how it is, so you can all go. Yeah! Or if you are friends in Shenzhen, we can all go together once. I will love to. It's funny, I'm laughing and you cannot see my face yet. Okay, okay, you're gonna go there, second floor, and then you go straight, and then you're gonna take elevator to the, oh yeah, it's that one up there. That is the restaurant. You can see from here, yeah? It's the, even the letters there is like the vegan Buddhist restaurant. It's super good, really good, really good. I like the, there is a pot of mushrooms which I really like, and yeah, it's not raw vegan, but sometimes I have what I want, you know, because you must listen to your body from time to time. And then what else? The salad is good, and have also many other dishes. Have even vegan mushroom pizza, which is so good. My sister likes it so much. I don't eat that, but a lot of people like those things. So this is the Dongmen. The Dongmen! Let's go together to eat one day there! All my vegan friends! Okay, I'm gonna take you to one place. Hopefully I will arrive. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? No, it's not this way. Okay, when I was in the... I have a story here. When I was in the university, Shenzhen University, I don't... Oh yeah, first of all, I was selling some stones from Mexico. That's my first how to say, business trial here. So I started selling some stones to the wholesale stone market here in Shenzhen. Maybe you know, but in Mexico, look at this. In Mexico, the opal is very popular. It's very popular, has a lot of colors, and Chinese now like it more and more. And as you know, China is developing this industry because Chinese are getting richer and richer. I mean, their acquisition power is getting higher and higher. So with that being said, luxury goods are good up. Yeah, sales increase everywhere. And so I started doing that, and I met a few friends, and I am so happy. I'm gonna go to film to that market too, because it's funny, but when I went to offer the stone, everybody rejected me so badly. You can't imagine how I felt. I felt like this little girl, which was just trying to, I don't know, I felt terrible rejection about mostly everybody there. And then there was this woman from Xinjiang, okay? Really, take notice about this. She helped me, and she was super nice. And why is that she and her husband helped me? Because they are Muslims. And they have this belief, like they will have to help people no matter what. Like, she was so nice. And my business started. And I started selling some stones, and then I started selling more, and then more. And then I met some other factories and I started selling other things. And I was so thankful to her. I am getting lost of what I was going to show now with the talk. So yeah, this is how it was. Can you imagine? And I'm gonna be forever thankful to her because all the other Chinese were so arrogant and they just rejected me so badly, and I felt terrible because going from Shenzhen University to that place takes like an hour and a half. And I will go maybe 3 times a week to see my chances. Selling, like, can you buy from me my stones? And people didn't want to buy much. They just rejected me. Okay friends, I'm gonna be in the camera now. It's very weird for me to not record myself. I think, I'm not so sure, but whenever I see videos about people that is walking without seeing themselves, hello.
Hello.
I feel maybe not as complete as when I see the person, but it's from taste to taste, right? I wanted to give it a try. I prefer to talk to the camera. Okay, so as I was saying, I was selling these stones and I was starting to know this industry, and it was very tough actually. But it was good because I made friends. Now I start another story. I made friends with suppliers in Mexico and we made a good relation. So I will go and purchase things to the expo in Hong Kong, and I will have some connections in China. And I will do the trading, yeah? And it increased and they asked us for more. But there was a failure in this business. Stones is not like textiles or like cases, like we just manufacture same sizes, same colors, yeah? So it's very, especially the opal, because it has colors, you cannot really get it to facet it very well, so it will get I'm not gonna go there, it's too noisy. It will get very unique. Like, okay, this stone sells for this much and this other for this much, and this stone has how many carats, so this stone will sell for this much, yeah? And this has these colors and clarity and opacity, and so it got really detailed. Unless it was like the red fire opal, it was okay. But however, sometimes Chinese asked me for some quantities and Mexican couldn't cover what I wanted. Like they couldn't how to say, supply me with what I wanted. So we start like, because I also started some jewelries from Mexico. I have sold all things, I'll tell you friends. Oh, you will be surprised. I was selling some jewelry, some silver jewelry with some fresh flowers inside to the Chinese, and they start liking it. And there was one time one woman wanted to order bulk. I don't know why I wanted to show something in Dongmen, but now I want to speak and it's too noisy. Okay, no problem. So I started selling these things, and then I called supplier in Mexico and I said like, hello, we have an order like this much, and they will take forever. And they was like, oh, there's no business in this, you know. So I got angry and I was like, I'm not gonna do this. This is so cute. And then I just quit doing the silver and fresh flower because there was no point in me like getting bigger and couldn't supply the demand, right? So then I started doing these jewelries from here, which are like these ones, because I know the market and everything. This is from here, 925 silver, and I started selling to other countries. Oh, look at this. Okay, for instance, just last year I was selling to Mexico even this jewelry. So if you're interested in silver jewelries or gold or any gemstones or any zirconia or anything, crystals, contact me. I know a lot, seriously. Now I didn't go back to business. I think I must start again this. Okay, so this is very quiet. So then I start wanting to sell better the things that Chinese manufacture to my country, and it was such an irony because first I started selling the things from my country because they were unique and handmade to the Chinese because they were more expensive and they liked it. But it ended up being like, okay, so demand is too high and they cannot cover demand, so I'm just gonna quit and I'm just gonna go back to purchase from the Chinese and sell to the world like everybody else. It's such an irony, really, because when I started things, I started from the outside to the from the Mexico to the China, from Mexico to China. Okay, however, that was it. I'm gonna tell you something. Now it's a big fashion, these small bags, you know? Look how cute. Like, these small bags are super fashionable now. They're so cute. Yeah, they're super cute. But I don't even... I'm not very girly. I should wear more of these things. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We must continue doing talking business, but for you to see China, how beautiful is this? It's so small. Look. Good. Okay, and then what happened was that I started selling, and now I didn't sell because I didn't follow my clients. Okay, however, that's end. And when I started selling this silver, I saw this place. So this place is Dongmen, yeah, and it has a lot of business here. And I always saw one jewelry place, which I was like, wow, I want to do like that jewelry. Anyways, I discovered there is a business model here in China, very interesting. I was in the university back then. I wanted to do some business, no matter how big or small, yeah. So I'm gonna show you where is this business like. Okay, let's see this place, yeah. Okay, you see this is this shop. It's so hot now. This shop is full of things, all kind of things, as you can see. And it's very weird that one shop will have all these different items. In my university especially, there were all these kind of shops outside. Okay, for example, we have this, I don't know, wallets, whatever. Girly things mostly, yeah? Let's go inside for you to see. Okay, so this shop, I'm sorry. This shop, I don't know if they want to make it. Oh, look at this! What is this? It's super funny. Es arena. Vean, oh sorry, it's sand. I'm speaking Spanish. It's like a sand, and they make like this inside, like sunsets, mountains. It's so nice. Look at this minion of sand. That's so nice. Okay, so look, let's go to business. As you can see, this thing, it's full of squares. Yeah. Oh, so who knows what is this? Maybe you already know, maybe you already understand. Look, they sell underwear. They sell here cookies, yeah? They sell creams. They sell these things for the hair, like the one I have just now. My hair. And they sell all kind of little things. Little, hey, they sell everything. So you wonder, how can they be selling all these kind of small things, yeah? I'll tell you what is here. These shops are called dian. Okay, what is dian? Guts means like goods, squares, like not like this guts, dian. So this means the whole shop, as you can see, it's full of this, yeah. And what happens? Okay, so they rent this shop and they make these squares, and then they rent these spaces, yeah. For example, let's say, I'm not sure about this one, but for instance, this will rent for, let's say, in Dongmen, because it's a very high demanded street, high population place. I don't know, maybe this is selling for 600 a month or 700 a month, maybe more, I'm not sure. When I rented, I remember it was my rent, it was about less than 600, yeah. And I also had one square like this, and I put all these things so nice, like decorated with this, and I put my jewelries because I will go to wholesale market to buy jewelries. Hey, I'm giving some business tips here. Okay, that was 3-4 years ago almost. So I will take the jewelries from the wholesale market. Oh, by the way, listen to this thing, huh? woman in the shop was my friend, so I didn't have to pay anything for the jewelries. So she will give me the jewelries, she will lend me the jewelries, and I will put them here, and whatever sell, I will pay her, and whatever didn't sell, I would just return or change for others, yeah? So it was very smart move that, because I didn't have to invest, just for the rent. And I started selling these zirconia earrings that looked like a diamond. Very cute, everything that was cute and nice. And I put them here, and also I put my fresh flower jewelries. And it was my first business in China. Of course, the others were like selling different, but this was like the first time I felt like I had a shop, you know. Look at this, it's cute. And so I came, and so I will be like, I was in university, in Shenzhen University, so far away from Dongmen, but I will be coming here like, yeah, I will be coming to this dian maybe every week for like, look, jewelries. I will be coming maybe for 3 times a week. It's like crossing the whole city, you know, from the university. And I was so excited looking at everything here, like, wow, look, this is also other thing like this. They do a lot of this, and of course a lot of university people, they do that. Oh, and I rented one here, and I rented 2 more in the university, yeah? I rented outside of the university, there were some, and I was like, well, the small bags, let's keep looking at the small bags. Outside the university, I thought they have a lot of clients. I'm gonna sit for a while because it's annoying, the noise. Stuck here. So I was like, I am guessing that there will be good business here, because a lot of uni students, they will go there for just buying whatever, you know. And I myself bought a lot of things there, and those gets DM before, so that's why here is like that. That's why I decided, and I realized that it would be a good idea. And I remember when it was like the first sales, like I came back to the shop, and the lady there was like, okay, so you sold this. I was like, wow, you cannot imagine that feeling, because the stones were different. The stones I have to beg, like, do you want stones? Would you like to buy some opals? And maybe people buy just because, some of my friends now, that really good friends, they bought some opals from me in the jewelry market because they felt a pity, you know. They felt like, oh, this girl is going around, or maybe they felt cute, or I don't know what they felt, but they bought a lot of small, almost useless things just to give me some money. And at that time I was in university, I really needed money, and I felt so happy whenever I sold some stones, like, wow, I made 200 RMB, yeah. And then I look at all these shops, and I was like, wow, maybe one day I can be like those shops, full of jewelries and stones and such. I was just a dreamer. I still am. And that happened with those stones. And now I made friends with them, and there are factories that make diamonds, got everything. So I'm telling you, if you're interested in such business, please contact me. I'm gonna be very happy to start business in that sector with you, because I'm quite expert, to be honest. I went to a lot of expositions. I've been in a lot of factories, friends of friends. I was dealing with that for about 3 years, so I kind of know. And back to the dian. The dian was my first illusion in China, like I had a shop, yeah. So I will come all the way from Shenzhen University to Dongmen to check on my dian. Like, what did they sell? They were like so excited. And then some things sell good and some things didn't, because as you saw this dian sell really cheap things to people that is just going here, uni students or such crowds. And I will put some jewelries that are expensive, they wouldn't sell. But anyways, I sold things, and I felt really glad. You cannot imagine the feeling of selling, to like coming and telling, hey, you have sold some things and you have to put something again. And I lasted with those dian for a while, until I got really tired of coming, and sometimes didn't sell things, sometimes sell, sometimes a lot of profit, sometimes no. And I was a little bit, I don't know why I stopped. Anyways, I stopped. Maybe I start doing other business that I can recall now. Okay, friends, so today I just wanted to tell a story about the dian. And also the story about another story, small story. I sold also China mascara, the mascara that I'm wearing now. You see that it's very like because a lot of Chinese used to ask me, wow, your eyes are so beautiful, you have so big eyelashes, and I really don't. If I don't put the mascara, you have seen in videos that my eyes look really small and they don't look like big lashes at all. You know that, you go back to my videos. And I was like, no, it's the mascara. So I realized it that there was a chance, and I brought some mascara from Mexico. I had a friend who used to come every month, and he will bring me a lot of mascara, like 50 pieces, and I will sell in the gym and with friends and in the market, in the electronic market. I will be like, look at my eyes, you can have like this eyes, buy mascara. And it was like 50 renminbi, yeah, when I bought it in Mexico for like, this is a business secret, but I'm gonna tell you the profit was high, really high, like 40 renminbi profit. And it was made in Mexico, and everybody liked it. Like whenever they try it, it was like, oh, this mascara really can hold your eyelash. I don't use the color, you know, I don't use nothing. And they were liking my mascara, and they were recommending to friends, so my mascara sold more and more and more. And so I also sold mascara. But that was just a hobby, you know, for the in the university time. And that's it. I have a lot of stories, I think. The more I tell, the more I recall about more and more, but I think we're just gonna keep this video until this story. And this video is gonna be called the Dian. Dongmen dian. It was my first illusion. Yeah. Okay, bye bye friends. Thank you for watching.